SMC Matt, and we are joined here today by a very special guest. I'm just going to start recording. 28 viewers, Jesus, that is higher than we've ever had, and we appreciate every single one of you. My name is SMC Matt. This is my show. We got a very special guest here because Lop is out sick with some family issues, and I'm not at liberty to discuss them. But we have Ranhert from the Trinity Force podcast here with us.
Hey, Matt, thanks for having me.
No problem, buddy. No problem. Ranhert generously offered to fill in here, and we are going to be getting started very quickly with the first of our first ever pre-made games. So we have not random teams this week. We have two pre-made teams that are hoping to get a little bit of publicity and getting a little bit of practice. We have on the left, who won the coin toss for the blue side, we have Team Randy's Favorites, who are very much veterans of the Smite Club scene. Pretty much everyone here is everyone on their team rather has either played in the Smite Club or I've played with them, in casual matches. In Team 2, however, we have Team Ontario, which I feel biased because I'm from Toronto, Ontario. And we should see a little bit of fight out of them anyway. They have a lot of normal wins. All of them are level 30. There may be a little bit of experience disparity, however, as the Team Randy's Favorites does have significantly more wins than they do. I think we're waiting for someone. I'm not sure. I'm reading the chat here, and we seem to be start when ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to do a quick Twitter shout. We're headed into we're headed into draft mode at the moment, so for those of you not familiar with this mode, each team gets 3 bans. They get to ban 3 champions that the other team possesses, and then after that they get to pick 5 champions. The picks are unique, so both teams won't be able to play the same champion. We have a Riven ban, which is quite common. We've seen her banned a lot in ranked play just due to her mobility and her ability to stun. Especially when her ult is active, she flies, man. Morgana and Shaco, again, more heavy AP carries that once they snowball, it gets quite violent. Let's put it that way. Morgana with her snare, Shaco with that stealth and fast jungle clear time. Speaking of jungle clear time, Rammus banned as well. Tank, very versatile, very speedy. That taunt does wonders in team fights, especially when you're under a tower. Gangplank banned as well. He's a strong top pick, and I have seen him a little bit in the jungle scene. And Cassiopeia, very strong AP mid. What do you think of the bans, Ranhert?
Yeah, it's a little interesting. I mean, I actually played against Randy's Favorites on Monday in Optimus Tom's Battle Arena, and one of their strategies was a AoE strategy, so I'm a little surprised to see them actually ban Gangplank, knowing that they like the AoE strategies a little bit and that there's globals. So
yeah, definitely.
The other ones are pretty standard. Riven, Shaco, like you said, Morgana, Rammus, Cassiopeia, all very strong bans, all looking good. We do have a Sneaky Dark Sniper on the blue team has taken Lee Sin. Looks like he'll be going in the jungle. I don't know if we're going to cover up the summoners or anything. I don't know if we got ghosts out there, but maybe I'll just not mention them. And then on the purple team, looks like we've got ourselves a Sona and a Vlad.
What I'm going to do sorry to interrupt, what I'm going to do actually is I got to cover up the summoner spells, because that's something we've been noted with in the past, is that we need to, apparently we can see them, but they cannot. So I'm going to cover up the summoner spells for the stream, and then we'll put them back up once things have gone underway. Sorry to interrupt you. Just more of, if you want to participate in the chat, if you want to message us while we're in game, feel free to join the Smite Club channel. It's just Smite Club, 2 words with capitals like titles, so it's capital S and capital C. Let's get back to the the pick commentary. I apologize for interrupting. Blue team picking a Ziggs, which I love. Ziggs is one of my favorite champions. A solid kind of top and bottom lane there with the Vlad and Sona, and Holy Sport picking up what I'm presuming is an AD Ezreal.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be going with the AD Ziggs like he did on Monday night. That was an accidental. Whoops, we forgot to switch our champion, so I don't think we'll see that. We're going to see a standard Ziggs in the middle, and actually T-Roy Jenkins is their mid player, so we should see.
I love T-Roy Jenkins' name. T-Roy Jenkins' name is the best. um,
Yeah. We're
uh,
seeing Ari and a Sivir on the purple team, so that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure if we're going to see Ari in the mid or in the top, or Vlad in the mid or the top.
I
I
don't.
would think we would see Vlad at top more so than Ari.
I would.
Sivir is a very strong AD.
I would definitely think that Vlad is going to be at the top more than Ari, just because of Vlad's passive giving him more health. The more AP he has, and the more AP, the more health he has. So he definitely does fit into that top tanky lane meta. However, he does have the distance casting. Once he gets that Q up to level 4 or higher, he is taking down creeps at an alarming rate. So it looks like they're going to be facing him either against probably against a Fizz to counter the range.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but also Ziggs has a lot of range as well. So I wouldn't be surprised. These guys have switched lanes up on me before. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little funkiness out of the purple team and actually send Ari up against the Fizz and Vlad with the more health up against the very bursty Ziggs. That would be a very neat strategy. I'd like to see that a lot.
This is one of the first Smite clubs that Skarner has not been a consistent ban, and I think that's just because Cass has been banned, Gangplank's banned. Those are kind of more uncommon bans, and it frees up the field a little bit in order to experiment a little. And so we do have a Skarner being picked. His ultimate is quite ruinous if he can get it off. Let's put it that way. Being able to snare and drag. That's big in team fights, especially if he can get it off. There is a little bit of squishiness on the blue team, which I'm kind of worried about. Not worried about, but it's noticeable. You've got a Janna. Janna can heal and shield. Fizz is kind of squishy. Ezreal has a little bit of escape mechanics. The only one that can really get tanky is, I'd say, Lee Sin, and he's just got a whole bunch of mobility. I'd say it's a pretty balanced team over on the blue end. They just need a little bit more tankiness, and depends on they can pull it off or not. Looking at the makeup of blue, or purple rather, they do have a little bit more utility, I think, with Ari's snare, Skarner's snare, Sivir's ult, Sona just in general, and Vlad, if he can get his AP fed a little bit, he'll be a decent long-range nuker. For those confused kind of what this delay remaining timer says, it's basically because we're in spectator mode, and in order to prevent cheating, the other team is, both teams are actually playing right at this moment. We have to observe this delay, and they'll be done 3 minutes before we're actually seeing them win, because just to prevent cheating and all that fun stuff. I'm just going to do a quick announce here on the on Twitter, just to throw the last minute PR, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for retweeting, upvoting, everything. It really means a lot to us. I started this maybe 5 weeks ago, and we've grown substantially. Let's put it this way: we've maybe done like 5 or 6 different events. We've got 75 followers on Twitter, a decent amount of people upvoting us, and we do have some regulars, which I'm very happy. This is definitely more than I could ever really think at the moment. Considering we have 34 viewers, that's amazing. I've never thought we'd get that high. Well, not that I never thought we'd get that high.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be fun. I think I'm really excited. I think we're gonna be in for some good matches tonight, and starting with this one, certainly, I think we're in for some real treats. One thing I did notice in analyzing these teams, which is something I like to do usually when I'm playing at the loading screen, and since I guess we'll see the loading screen after this delay, but one of the big things I'm going to notice here is that Skarner's ability to gank is really unprecedented. He's got to speed up so he can get in, and we've already mentioned the ultimate that will attach and drag a player. But if you look at the blue team, they all have great mobility and escape mechanics. Janna's got her Wind Gust, or Whirlwind. Fizz has got the Playful Trickster. Ezreal has the ability to flash away with his skill. Ziggs has multiple escape mechanics. Well, I guess just the bomb, but then the slow is the ground trap, and then Lee Sin has the shield mechanic that he can get away with, as well as the Q mechanic on a creep if he wants to hit that. So I think a lot of this mobility and the ability to move around the map is really going to affect the ganks from Skarner coming out of the jungle.
And if you think about it too, both Ari and Sivir have high damage abilities that require on getting hit at least twice or getting hit by a skill shot. So like with the mobility, I think it's going to be a bit of a, not a problem for them, but it might be a problem for them actually. Let's wait and see, I suppose. I can see Fizz trying to go against Sivir and Ahri and just wreaking havoc with that playful trickster.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm expecting.
I'm just going to make sure that I always end up having a problem here when it comes to the loading screen. No, it's working perfectly right now. Once we get loaded, though, I'm just going to make sure that we're playing in windowed mode or borderless mode, because last time we ended up streaming the entire thing in full screen, and the UI flickers terribly when that happens. When we're going to the skin battle here, Ziggs, we do have the Mad Scientist Ziggs. We do have the... I really love that Lee Sin skin. Janna also rocking a skin as well. We got Blood Overlord Vladimir and a Hextech Skarner. So 3-1 skin, or 3-2 skin advantage rather, and well, that rarely matters.
Oh, it matters.
Oh, it matters. You have to win in style. Clearly, you have to win in style.
Which it's actually I like to count it 3-3 because the Vladimir skin is a legendary
prestige
skin. So
yeah, legendary skin.
Yeah, that's 2 points if you're going to drop $16 on the skin.
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy. The only one I think I'd ever do that for is Udyr, just because that Udyr skin is crazy good. Like it changed. You pretty much
have the Lion Dance Cogmaw. That's the only one I have.
The Lion Dance Cogmaw, nice. We're waiting for Tuvon here to We're waiting for Tuvon here to get a move on his toaster computer. Actually, we're going quite now. One of the things I've noticed anyway when we're finished uploading, it does take a little bit in order to actually get into the game due to spectator mode. So while we're here, if you guys have any questions or comments, or if you need to make any corrections to something I've said, and you're in the Smite Club channel, you can feel free to PM me, and I'll probably get the message in-game, answer it, or message it back. I'm all about viewer interaction here, and really, if I'm not doing the job, or if I'm making mistakes, I want to hear about it. So please feel free. I also have an iPad here with a awesome app called LOL Library, and it's just a great tool for just viewing champions at a glance. CV coming out early, and Lee Sin and Ziggs making a beeline for the jungle. Winter map is in effect. Yeah, they did make that clear. I'm just going to make sure we're in borderless mode. We are. Which is great. Team Ontario says, we're Canadian, we're used to it for the winter map. That's definitely true. Okay, so we're just going to do some introductions here with the teams. We have Sneaky Dark Sniper playing Lee Sin. We have T-Roy Jenkins playing a Ziggs. Holy Spork playing a Ezreal. Nugs the Pirate playing a Janna. And Innervation playing a Fizz. Do you want to take care of the purple team, Ranhert?
Sure. For the purple team, we have Skirius playing Skarner. We have Noro playing Sona. We've got Beb playing Vladimir. And on Ahri, we have Tuvon. And then, I guess that was, the Sivir, we have got Danky. Or Dankel.
I think it's Dankel. I think it's a mildly German. Mildly German. But yes, I think it's just a very standard. No jungle invades here happening. I think they're just covering all the entrances to and from the jungle just to make sure that no one loses any buffs. I think that's one of the things that's been affecting champions a lot lately is either losing a first blood really early or losing buffs, which really hampers the jungler. What we've seen actually as a trend in most of these League of Legends matches here at Smite Club is that whoever has the most vision usually seems to win. So we're going to see who's going to be having the most wards and who's going to be keeping an eye on the mini-map. Skarner picking up a blue quite easily. Ziggs is going to be heading top towards Ahri, and Fizz and Vlad is going to be our middle. It's pretty much the exact opposite of what I thought it's going to be. Instead of a tanky top, it's going to be a AP heavy mid and an AP top. So I think both teams are forgoing the tankiness, putting it in their junglers, and then just running 2 AP lanes, which is kind of crazy. Relatively no change here at the moment. Everyone's kind of settling into their roles. We're probably going to see a 0 CS support and support and AP lanes here. Sorry, just support and AD rather.
Yeah, it was very interesting. We did see Lee Sin go ahead and take the blue there, which I would have liked to seen that gone to Fizz, maybe let him spam his skills a little bit. Even though he doesn't need him so much in the laning phase, that can be some really great harass, and you don't want Vladimir to get leveled up and get that Q farm. Well, not farm, but get that
leveled
Q
rather.
Sustain and heal him.
Ward coming out here in the bottom bush. He's probably not going to be able to get it. We do have a forward ward here by the blue team, so this bush is pretty much Not for anyone who wants to be stealthy. Ziggs is pushing Ari back towards her tower. T-Roy does take a levels up and does take a orb in the face. He is, however, a level higher, and he's going back early. This is a little interesting.
We've got 4 wards down here in the bottom lane as well. There's 2 in the river and 2 in the bottom bushes. So that's the huge coverage here. They
just don't want to get ganked. They just don't want to get ganked. And hold on, we might have Sneaky Dark Sniper here with a double buff trying to take care of Vlad early. Here comes Fizz with the Playful Trickster. Vlad using his, Lee Sin using his shield ability to just come in, lay a little bit of a smackdown here on Vlad. Vlad's going to pop a potion. Skarner's going to be heading top, though, with double buff, trying to take care of that Ziggs, but Ziggs manages to be out. So that Skarner's just going to wait there and waste some possible time. Ziggs, I don't know what, maybe he forgot to buy? No, he's just buying some wards. He's buying some wards and some bushes, and it's boots, rather. And then heading right back to lane, just because I don't think he wants to get ganked either. Skarner's going to waste valuable jungle time sitting there. I think that's just because Ari does not have any wards placed. He did not know that he was even there or not. Lee Sin coming back into the Resonating Strike, misses, hits the minions instead. Bottom lane taking some hits, Holy Spork and Nugs the Pirate, who I believe are husband and wife in real life.
That is true.
Indeed. That's kind of cute, playing AD support for each other. Fizz initiating a little bit on Vlad, trying to get some pot shots off. He is very low on mana, though.
This is gonna be interesting. I mean, we did see Ziggs go back to get some wards, which is something that every top needs to have. They have to have ward coverage to make sure they don't get ganked. So. Oh,
sorry, a track coming out on Ziggs here. Ignite coming out on Ziggs as well. The mines do save him, though. He's probably gonna be popping a potion here, and
but the
Skarner is in the bushes, but I don't know what he's trying to do here. His blue buff has worn off. I think he's gonna wait for. Oh, dodges the attract. Good work. Dodges the attract. If that attract had hit him, it would have been first blood. Jukes the attract. Definitely good play from T-Roy Jenkins. Everyone's back to full health here at mid.
Oh, we got gank at the bottom. Lee Sin's in there.
Yeah, Lee Sin's in there. He's just going to be...
Severed with the Q.
Oh my god, very close, very close. And T-Roy Jenkins does manage to take care of Ari while we were down bottom. He does rather have very little health, gets away with less than 100 health. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of cool, though, that the skin for the Mad Scientist throws out some vile beakers instead of bombs.
I agree. I wish that would have been the 1 and the 2 skin.
I think everyone kind of had that same feeling. Fizz getting ganked here by Skarner. They're probably going to tower dive, try to get that kill back. Vlad taking some tower hits, though. Ignited on Skarner. He does pick up a kill, but takes a lot of tower hits. Lee Sin's going to clean up right here. Resonating Strike and the kick. Smackdown.
So 2-1, 2 for the blue team, 1 for the purple.
That was just very good placement by Lee Sin. He had just picked up his red buff. He was in right place, right time right there.
And we got Vladimir's going to go back and buy. Looks like a good opportunity to do that. The lane pushed a little bit. And
definitely.
Just resurrecting now.
He had taken some tower hits, so I'm not surprised whatsoever.
And looks like they're going to rotate lanes, which is what I was expecting. They're going to put Ari against Fizz and then send Vladimir up top. So it looks like they actually faked it. Each team faked each other out a little bit and thought that they were going to send different things to different lanes. I don't think their original intent was to have Ziggs in mid, but now it looks like another switch. They're going to send
Ziggs mid as well,
and Ziggs in the mid.
So. Yeah, definitely. I knew that was probably going to happen. They're probably going to sense that something's a little wrong, and then they're going to switch again. Ziggs finally hits, or does not finally hit. Ziggs hits 6, so that means we got the big bomb coming out soon. Doing some zoning here. He does get hit with a tract. Ari has to run back and gets hit by a couple mines.
Yeah, Ari down to half health. That's going to be huge.
Skarner and Lee Sin are going to run into each other here. Lee Sin had done a sonic wave on the blue just to see if Skarner was there. They're going to trade some love taps here. He's going to throws a ward smartly. Sona and Sivir are coming up here just in case. I think if Lee Sin jumped over that wall and tried to get that blue. He's going to go back and get some wraiths, though.
Fizz is getting a couple hits on Vlad, who's now...
Yeah, he's moving in.
He misses on the ult.
Oh, he misses on the shark, the chum of the waters, rather. Ping's going out at the bushes here. Actually, no, they see Skarner coming in just because of that early placed ward. Skarner armoring up, trying to get out of there. Lee Sin shielding himself using that safeguard and Iron Will. Vlad initiating on Fizz here and manages to take him out as well. Let's see what.
All square at 2 and 2.
Definitely. Let's see what level that. Oh, transfusion is at level 4, which is when it does start getting a little bit beastly.
On the purple team's blue here, looks like Skarner's tanking it up for Ari. Ziggs isn't letting Ari go.
Nope.
Skarner will just take it. He does.
Yeah, Skarner would rather smite it than lose the blue buff. Vlad getting some farm here. Yeah, definitely when that Q hits level 4, it means business. It's business time.
Got purple team in the bottom is pushing a little bit. Sivir's pushing well, which is what she does best.
Jana just sitting there and warding. I'm not sure what she's doing in Tribush. Drops a pink ward though in order to take care of the blue team or purple team's green ward there. Smart move.
Yeah, something Randy's favorite. Like
hold on, Skarner manages to take down Ziggs here at mid. He does run across some mines though. Yeah, definitely. Those are two high damage champions that they really need to watch. I'm glad that that whole wins losses thing was definitely not a factor. I didn't want to see a steamroll here in our first game. Huh? I thought I turned shadows off. Weird. Okay.
Yeah, so I was saying that's the pink warding a lot in bottom lane is something that Nugs and Holy's work with the Randy's favorite team likes to do a lot, and they did a lot against us on Monday.
Sorry, gentlemen, the stream's gonna freeze here for a second just because I'm turning some quality down. We're not gonna get any. They'll probably stream a little bit better now. Vlad just taking those Q pot shots at Fizz. He's gonna be, just out sustaining him, which is a problem. Vlad's heading down river though. He's either coming down or he's going to try to steal blue. No, he's just warding at the entrance to blue just so he can see Lee Sin coming. Lee Sin taking down blue though. Ziggs is going to come and steal that blue, which is something he definitely needs. He needs that mana very bad. Nice, throws out some mines, manages to snap up blue. Lee Sin threw a sonic wave over the wall. Ziggs possibly coming over here to switch with Fizz. He's definitely having a lot of trouble with that Vlad.
Yeah, but he's even in CS. Fizz actually is 1 CS higher than Vlad, even though he's got 2 deaths. So while there is a little bit of a gold advantage for Vlad with the kills and deaths, Fizz is keeping up in farm.
Yeah, Ziggs taking some hits here. The thing is, he did not know he was in this bush, so he walked right out and just kind of face checked it. Thing is, Ziggs is going to be able to keep his distance from Vlad, and that's what I think he needs to do. Instead of a melee. What's it called? A melee Fizz trying to go against Vlad and trading every time. Ziggs is going to be able to keep his distance. Yeah, Ari manages to take down T-Roy Jenkins, or sorry, take down Innervation playing Fizz again. He's not having a good game. Bottom still relatively, slow. Sorry we missed that. Some initiation coming out of here on with Skarner with his ult again with those. That leash is very strong at this point. He even throws out his ult. Does not manage to do too much damage. Ziggs going.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, Ziggs throwing out a. You camp that a little while. Skarner is patient. Might come down to a. What's it called? The question of pushing here. It's a 5-2 advantage for the blue team.
Well, even then, I mean, Skarner's level 8, and the enemy Lee Sin's at level 7. Vlad on his team is level 9, so he's right in there with the rest of the team. He's even levels with the 80 carries and bot. So that's really what you want to see out of your jungler, and afford him to camp a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Vlad's 2-0-1, which will give him a decent amount of gold. We're going to see who's the gold leader at the moment, and it is Vlad with 3,200 gold. Lee Sin taking the middle lane here, trying to counter Ari a little bit.
Vladimir's actually already gotten his will of the Ancient, so that's going to give him even more
spell vamp. Yeah, he manages to steal. He managed to steal Ziggs' blue buff too. I don't know what Fizz is doing here, try to initiate on him. Both supports have gone back. Ezreal does have a full bit of mana here. Does manage to get a pot shot off on Sivir. I'm going to switch back to item mode here. Lee Sin manages to get his Wriggles. Skarner with his Philosopher's Stone. We got more initiation here up top. Yeah, they really need to change that lane up, or else Vlad's just going to sit and queue Fizz all day.
Yeah, I'd like to see Fizz initiate with his W and his Q only, and then use his Playful Trickster to get out. The last engage, he actually uses Playful
to
Trickster
get in.
to do extra
Yeah,
damage.
definitely.
And I don't like that. Yeah, you gotta be able to get out, especially against a Vlad.
Vlad coming in.
And if that Q is thrown out there and he initiates his Playful Trickster, it actually won't hit. We got Lee Sin sneaking in the bush, but
they definitely had it warded, so they know he's coming. I think he's calling out for a ping to know that he's there, but I don't think that they're actually going to do anything about it. We might see a dragon come out here.
Yeah, we've got and Ziggs has got 65 CS to Ari's 43, so we've got a nice CS advantage there. So some really good CS out of the blue team. They're just down by 3 kills. So,
yeah.
I've seen this before. You can still come back. You just gotta buckle down and keep farming. And
T-Roy Jenkins doing a fair amount of damage against Ari here.
Coming up in the mid lane here.
Oh, hold on. Lee Sin's coming up. Lee Sin's coming up. I'll try to take down that Vlad. Ignite out on Vlad to nerf his sustainability a little bit. He really needs to get out of there. That tower is gonna kill him. Fizz, oh, it's a double kill for the... No, not a double kill for the tower. He manages to flash out before the tower gets that last hit in. Sheesh. T-Roy Jenkins complaining about getting camped here by that Skarner. It's doing pretty alright, though. So they managed to get, again, a kill for their Lee Sin, but it comes at a expense of a death.
Yeah, and the blue team, Randy's favorites did take a risk there by taking both Ziggs and Fizz, 2 squishy type champs that aren't going to be as tanky as Vladimir.
Yep.
So, it's part of the risk.
Part of what we noticed anyway is that what I noticed anyway is that team is not very tanky. Giving Ari the blue here in order to give her a little bit more mana regen, a little bit more spammage on those skills. Ziggs heading back to middle as well. No buff though. He really needs to get that mana back up.
Spending an awful lot of time at the fountain.
The fountain
too.
there.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
I'm not sure. He does not seem to be buying.
Might be waiting for an item.
I'm hoping. No, he's back out now. We've got Janna and Ezreal going to be placing wards. They have warded the Tribush though. We're going to see a dragon attempt from Lee Sin. No wards though. No wards on dragon. Just because the pink ward has destroyed all the other ones. We're going to see if he's going to try to take that solo, or if Janna's probably going to come out and shield him. Either shield him or throw a whirlwind his way. Yeah, we're probably going to see a solo dragon here just because they don't have any, what's it called? They don't have any vision on the dragon.
Blue team's dragon. Yep.
Good work, blue team. That's what they need to just start getting this game back rolling again.
Yeah, blue team's up by 1,000 gold at this point. The dragon helped. But also bot.
Watch Ari here. Watch Ari. Ari's going to walk right into this bush, walk right into Fizz. Fizz has got some health. That's what he was waiting for. He's walking in. Oh, never mind. Here comes our first big team fight of the game. We got a 4-on-4. Ezreal is really low. He manages to snag Ezreal. Lee Sin very low as well. Janna throwing out that whirlwind to try to get help. Janna throws out the ult to push them back. They really got to start moving. Summoner Hero coming out. Lee Sin, I don't know what he's going to try to do here. They're going to probably go check Dragon to see that no one's there. Sona throwing out the heal. Oh my god, Lee Sin needs to get out of there. Manages to throw the cripple out. He's going to try to initiate on Ari, try to take her down. The rest of the team was just there. That was a pretty dumb move.
Yeah, he was real low. They may lose.
I think he was just trying to burst down Ari and try to get her, but at the when 4 other champions are there, they just really can't take that risk. They got a fresh minion wave here. They're going to be able to take down that tower. Ziggs throwing out some mines, and Ez throwing out his True Shot Barrage.
700 gold advantage for the purple team right now at that point. So that was a pretty big shift in gold.
Definitely. Now they're going to steal the blue team's blue. Give that to either Skarner or Ari. They managed to throw a ward down there too. Ziggs is probably going to be waiting to throw his Megaton Bomb maybe. Nope. It's just going to let them get it. Ari manages to pick up the blue again. Janna face checking into the bush, which is never a good idea. She's probably going to throw a whirlwind into that bush, but nope. Ziggs is going to just throw a bomb in order to try to feel them out a little bit. Janna with that Oracles does manage to take the ward down and get a little bit more gold. She's probably going to catch this one too at Baron. Good work, Janna. If there's anything I like, it's a support with Oracles. Fizz is probably going to head back top. He's going to face check that bush. Possibly going to face check that bush. Never mind. He's going to take the safe way around. Otherwise, the lanes have kind of reset at the moment. Janna kind of playing a little bit ballsy in order to try to sniff out any more wards. I would caution her against this Vlad. No, he manages to stay out of... yeah, ult's on the... what's it called? Throws his ult out onto Janna. Gets away with an inch of her life. Ignite coming out on Vlad in order to nerf that... what's it called? Nerf that health regen. Chum the Water's coming out. We're going to see a very close fight here. True Shot Barrage coming out. Not effective, and Fizz manages to pick up the kill with Playful Trickster.
Yeah, right after I get done talking about how he shouldn't use Playful Trickster for the damage he uses.
And Vlad complaining about that dodge. Fizz getting away with a little bit of health, little bit of mana. Good work there. That was a nice kill. Siver's got double buffs. Probably stole there. Blue stole, managed to get the blue team's red.
Yeah, Ezreal has gotten some really good farm. He was about almost 20 CS up on Sivir, but Sivir had a couple
Siver's
good waves
caught up.
there
They're even
while
now.
Ezreal was back.
They're definitely even now at the moment. Ziggs is our next big, or besides those two, Ziggs is our next biggest creep farmer. That's to be expected. He's a very good farmer with that bomb. Once that Q gets, excuse me, at a high enough level, he can take out entire minions of, especially caster minions. A little AP and a little bit of levels into that Q, he can take out caster minions very easily. We got pings coming out at their Blues Tri-Bush, just because John is there with the ward clearing abilities. Taking away a lot of that vision is a good idea. Like I'm very impressed with that Jana right now, committing to that oracles early, and it's definitely serving them well. Like purple team's got no vision right now, and they definitely know that we're gonna throw purple team's vision. They've got not a lot.
Here they come, four on bot.
4 on bot definitely, but Ari's coming down. Oh, the satchel charge coming out, stunning Sivir. Ari manages to pick off Ezreal though. Jana with the ultimate trying to push them back. They managed to get away. I'm still stuck on purple's what's it called? Field of vision there. Ari does manage to pick up Lee Sin. They're very, very deadly in team fights.
And up top, Fizz is pretty low. He's about a little less than half health. Vlad's been poking away at him.
I really think they're going to dive on this Ziggs here. Chum the Waters does hit though. Flash away. They're just going to trade. Vlad's ult does not take down Fizz. If they had a Karthus, there'd be so much death right now.
Yeah, but the difference is now Fizz has to go back and Vlad can just sit here and heal back up
definitely.
with the Rhoda and the Q. He's going to be getting...
Oh, true shot barrage coming out on Vlad. Nice shot by Ezreal. Bottom turret does
Purple
fall.
team takes out bottom tower.
Yeah, definitely. 20 minutes into this game, Purple is leading by 2k gold, 6 kills, and 2 towers. However, blue team has got an advantage in 1 dragon, but otherwise, buffs-wise, it's all been blue team, or purple team rather. Ziggs trying to get some farm back from those wolves. Everyone else just seems to be clearing out the creeps as best they can, trying to get the wait until it's safe to go back out into lane. Ezreal taking out the small golems.
Oh,
John is going to get caught by that Ari. Does
Jan's going to get the whirlwind.
Yeah, it does some good work there with that whirlwind. Lee Sin does have a red buff.
He's got red buff.
Yeah, definitely. Creep score leader.
Fizz still not up top. Vlad's up there free farming. This is going to be a pretty big swing here in gold.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe able to take down the top tower.
Definitely, he is still a little bit far behind in gold or in creep score. However, Ziggs is tied now with Ezreal for more while. It's 129.
Looks like blue team's got a position on the dragon. We see some pings going down.
Yeah, purple's got no vision on it though because of that Jana with her oracles. They're not going to be able to collapse. I don't think. Again, Skarner picks up an Oracles. Yeah, here they come. Here comes the collapse. They do pick up that. They just burn down that dragon. It's 5 versus 5 here. They're focusing on Ari like they really should. Chum the Waters comes out. That Ari is really low. Ignited. She's going to fall. However, everyone else is really low as well. Lee Sin manages to get down with an inch of his life. Skarner flashing manages to take out Lee Sin, possibly going for the double kill here on Ezreal.
Ziggs with big damage on Vlad.
Definitely manages to take down Ezreal. Ziggs really, really wanting that kill. Bomb comes out. Oh my God! Just barely misses. Just barely misses.
Oh.
That would have been an amazing kill. Heartbreak City. Relatively full Skarner and Sivir down here, which you never want to have.
Yeah, it looks like they're going
that tower is going to...
Sivir's going to do what she does best and take down towers.
Yeah, definitely. Still 13-6 in kill advantage here, but there's only a 1,700 gold disparity. It's going to be different now when the tower goes down. Tower's going down.
Really helps.
Yeah, definitely. Tower's gone down though, so it has been bumped up to 2k.
Looks like Ziggs is going to try and take the blue team's blue buff.
But all by himself with little to health. He already has a blue buff. Not sure what he's trying to do here.
Huge burst using that ground trap.
Yep, definitely. But the thing is that ground trap is on such a long, that satchel charge rather is on such a long cooldown. I'm not sure. Well, he's probably going to be back now. Now that he's refreshed his buff, or not, he's going to be ballsy and try to take out top lane a little bit. No minions to kill though. 3 Doran's rings on Ziggs. Big or needlessly large rod blasting one. He's just going straight AP. All of the APs. Ari and Ari, Sona, and Vlad grouping up here, probably going to try to take out that tower once the creep wave falls. There's no one there, no one even remotely close except for Janna. They don't have any wards up there either, so they're pretty much just going to be able to take down that tower. Vlad tanking tower, though. Doesn't really matter. True Shot Barrage coming out, taking out a little health, but that tower's going to fall as well. Sona gets the kill. Oh, and here comes the wards, though. They see that, what's it called, Sivir and Skarner are possibly coming. Ez is going to be waiting in that bush, not sure it's going to do much. Purple team has backed off, except for Ari. Ari's going to be chilling in Tri-Bush. Fizz is going to walk in right on her and get a track for his troubles. Chum the Waters comes out, though. Man, nice! That kind of disrupted her teleport a little. Fizz is dangerously low. Manages to get shackled. He's probably going to fall right now, but Megaton Bomb coming out, getting that kill. I thought got that kill anyway. Vlad manages to pick up Ezreal. Skarner gets Janna. T-Roy Jenkins does manage to pick up. Oh, a double kill! Oh, wow. Sona walked right over those mines. What was she doing? Ward.
You get vision of them. You actually, if the mines are placed inside, they don't get vision of any of them.
Exactly. Ziggs manages to get out. Yeah, he got out with his life there. Yep, if they are placed even partly in the bush, I think the majority of them are in the bush, you won't be able to see. Oh, no. It's, you'll lose out some of the mines, but if you just put them completely in the bush, that you won't be seen. I'm going to have to check out the LoL replay on that. I could have sworn there was some outside the bush, and, you know, Sona just didn't see them and walked over them. T-Roy Jenkins managing to come out. He wasted his satchel charge, though, in an effort to clear those minions. He does have a blue buff. They're going to invade the jungle here and try to steal some wolves and CS. T-Roy throwing out some mines into blue, giving Skarner some damage. They're looking to take out that Skarner. True Shot Barrage coming out, and an Ignite. That Skarner's going to die. About time. Iced is killing spree. T-Roy Jenkins is unstoppable. They do have decent Fizz flashes over the wall. He's a playful trickster. He's going to lead him a little bit. Kind of corner them here at the tower. Satchel charge coming out, but doing no damage. Oh, Fizz is way out of position. No, never mind. This bomb coming out. Big explosion. Ari is ignited on. Fizz taking tower damage. Ziggs now taking tower damage as well, throwing out a bomb. Blue team starting to play a little bit more ballsy, and I love this. Bombs coming out over the wall. They won't be able to come out after them because of those mines. Sona knows how much damage those mines do.
Yeah, it's about that time. I mean, they're still down by 6 kills, but they have to play aggressively. They need to come out of these team fights with the other
a
team
definite
being
win.
Low.
Definitely.
Yeah, otherwise, there's Baron's in play at this point. We're really going to be watching out for that, and they want to make sure, the blue team wants to make sure that they don't come out.
They're really coordinating. They're really coordinating their ults though, which is something I'm enjoying. Like Ezreal's hitting those True Shot Barrages, Fizz is hitting those Chum the Waters, Ziggs is hitting the Megaton bombs. Skarner buys another Oracle's.
Skarner boarded the Baron.
Yeah, definitely. Skarner picks up an Oracle's, though. He may head there later in order to place his own ward and try to take out any that are present. He's going to take some mid creeps, though. Try to get some more gold. I think they're going to head down to Dragon. CV coming out, though, from the purple team, trying to get some scouting. I don't know if they're going to be able to get Dragon. Dragon's is gone, but it should be spawning soon. Instead, they're just going to try to push bottom. Fizz is very out of position here. Lee Sin being Fizz really needs to get out of there. There's 5 there. Poor Fizz. That's all I got to say. Poor Fizz. Oh no, playful trickster! And Sivir pops the ult. The Skarner ult's coming out as well. The Chum the Waters. Oh my god! And the satchel charge. Fizz is going to fall though. And now Ziggs is caught unawares by himself. Ari does eat a bomb. Sona ult's coming out, bomb's still coming out, Megaton bomb, Ez is really low, been attracted, Vlad picks up that kill. Lee Sin really wants to kill that Sivir. he manages to grab it, but not before Ari manages to rack up another kill on that Lee Sin. Kind of getting a little bit of tunnel vision here, and the purple team is now leading by 8 kills and 3,000 gold.
This is the most militant action I've seen out of Canada in, well, forever.
Yeah, we got a lot of pent-up aggression. That's why hockey is one of our favorite sports for a reason. Fizz not having a good game, 1-6. All it takes, though, I think, both teams are pretty competent in team fights. I think they just need to initiate them on their own terms. Fizz was way out of position there, and I think that was contributing to how badly that team fight went for them. Basically, the other team had to really not pick up the slack, but they had to deal with, they had to react. They couldn't act. Let's put it that way. Zig's probably going to be picking up this blue here, throws it to Satchel Charge in order to zone a little bit. They're both teams really using those oracles a lot in order to counteract warding situations here. So, more wards coming out, though, from Janna. Janna's still got 3 more vision wards. She's probably going to ward Baron.
Well, we got a little lull here. I was taking a look at the item builds. We've got Vladimir's built an Abyssal Scepter, which is really smart considering the double AP nature of the blue team. On the other side of the board, we've got Ziggs with a standard Riley's Crystal Scepter and Rabadon's Death Cap and the Sword Shoe, so he's going to be dealing some serious damage.
Definitely, he's just building straight AP.
He's got his Phage and he's got his Sheen, so I think we're going to see a Trinity Force coming out of Ezreal here pretty soon. Janna's got a standard item build for support, and Fizz is just kind of holding on with the Sheen and the Giant's Belt with the 2 Doran's Rings. I think we might see a Lich Bane coming out of Fizz here pretty soon.
Definitely.
On the opposite side, we've got Ari's got the Rod of Ages. We've got some pings going down over at Baron.
That's just from the ward.
Kind of precautionary.
That's just from the ward. They warded the River Bush here. Lee Sin and Janna did have to replace this ward because I think Skarner came out and took it down. Yeah, Skarner does have that Oracle. He's probably going to take down that ward again.
No, he's
probably going to take down this one right here.
Ari's also built the Will of the Ancients. Oh, may have an initiation here.
May have an initiation. We got Fizz throwing out with the Chum the Waters. And the Megaton Bomb is coming out right there. Vlad ult's coming out everywhere. They're focusing down Skarner, which is not a good idea. Vlad pulls in, manages to eat a couple landmines and an Ignite. Holy Spork does pick up the kill there. Would not be surprised if we saw an ult here from definitely chasing Fizz. Fizz is unable, but he's like they're picking them off from behind. Like what's it called? Not necessarily a bait, but they have to deal with 2 guys coming up behind. Lee Sin does pick up that Sivir kill. This could be a bit of a turning point here. We got them right underneath tower. Ez is just gonna
minions on the tower.
We got minions on the tower, and we got what's it called? Satchel Charge coming out from Ziggs. Lee Sin does pick up that Ari for a kill. That Fizz really needs to get out of there before he gets picked off. Ziggs is just throwing down bombs. Lee Sin with 3 kills. 3 kills by Lee Sin now. We're probably going to see a 4th here just for Sniper to complete the set. No,
I want to see blue team go Baron here. I don't know if they're too low or not, but
they're going to at least take down this tower. Or they're going to push. They're going to push towers. I think that's what they need to do. Get some more gold, and they need to work towards endgame right now. Fizz really needs to be sure not to take any more tower hits. That guy is not doing that well. Very low mana. Janna tanking tower, and just throw out a shield. Vlad's back up. Chum the Water's coming out. Manages to pool it. True Shot Barrage coming, taking some damage out of there. They really need it back now. Who's missing? Someone's missing.
We've got a huge swing in the gold now. It just swung back to blue team again.
Hey, they're only 3 kills behind right now. No, they're not going to go for Baron.
3 kills behind and 2 towers behind, but they had 2 dragons, and
they're winning in gold right now. They're definitely winning in gold. And they're going to get some more by killing some wards. Clear out this middle wave. Definitely Lee Sin picking up 3 kills there. That was insane. 3 kills. Ziggs 9-2. He is not doing terribly in this game. He's sitting on. Let's see how much gold he's sitting on. He's sitting on at least almost 2k gold. Jonna picking up the Locket of the Solari, or the Iron Solari rather. I'm definitely a fan of that item. Purple looking to possibly group up for Baron, but no, I think they're just going to roll as a pack here. Someone needs to take care of bottom here for blue team. I don't think they noticed
it
it
was
yet.
important for Lee Sin to actually get the kills there because somebody else needed to get kills on the blue team other than Ziggs. Otherwise, Ziggs just gets focused down. So that was important that either Lee Sin or Ezreal had gotten those kills.
Lee Sin's got his Warmogs, working towards some other, possibly a Banshee's Veil here. Whirlwind coming out on that bush, trying to scout out. Ziggs going to take down that bottom lane with probably one bomb. He really needs to get back, though, and because Purple Team's swarming over Baron. They cannot move unless Ziggs is with them. I don't know what they're doing. Probably going back to buy. Manages he's just stacking AP.
Doing big damage.
Purple, yeah, they probably will get
Looks
that
like
Baron.
They're going balls deep. That's less than half health. We're going to see a steal here from Lee Sin.
Possibly. He's got a Sonic Wave on it. Sivir's ult coming out. Ult's coming out everywhere. Bomb's going to be coming in, though. Manages to nuke Sona from halfway across the map. Oh, Ari's down as well from a choice Janna ult. Good work, Janna.
Lee Sin went in and stole the Baron.
Lee Sin went in and stole the Baron. Vlad fell as well. Everyone is only Skarner up at the moment. This could be a very big turning point for the blue team. They managed to turn that around. Skarner's got no mana. He's just dead. T-Roy Jenkins picks up the ace. Full health. Baron buff.
2 aces in a row.
2 aces in a row, definitely. And now blue team's back on top with kills. I think this is the first time in the game that they've had more kills than the purple team.
And not just that, but now they're 4K above with the Baron buff and the 4 kills.
Ziggs is going to pick up blue again for even more damage cooldown reduction. Look at the Golem seemed to be bugged on the smaller ones there. He couldn't walk over and hit Ziggs. Again, bottom lane building up again, so John is probably going to go out and tackle that. Very close game. I'm very happy with this.
Yeah, so if we look at some of the CS, Ziggs got the highest with 215.
It's 18. I got 18 right now.
I'm sorry, 218.
Yeah.
Vladimir and Sivir are the highest on the purple team with 163 and 186, respectively, and also 163 on Ezreal, but 152 on Lee Sin. So we're seeing some big numbers here on the blue team, and really what they did there is they just continued to farm, even though they were losing towers and were down in lanes. The purple team had to roam a lot more, which gave some of the other champions on the blue team the ability to farm and then just pick and choose their team fights.
Definitely.
To see that play out.
Sivir's got some crit items here and starting to build a little bit more AD. She is took out the middle lane there. Lee Sin going to clear out red. Excuse me. To our 28 viewers right now, thank you so much for watching the game. We appreciate your company. This is we had 35 before, but this is still much more than we've had in our previous weeks. Appreciation rather. Big group here at middle. We still got 4 people with Baron buff. Ari scouting out with Attract and barely misses that. Barely misses Lee Sin. Lee Sin, they might be doing Dragon here, or they're just going to wait. Nope, I think they're going to try to catch them here at mid. They still do have a tower at half health. Sneaky Dark Sniper, throwing out that Sonic Wave, manages, I think he caught the Vlad? Nope, he did not catch the Vlad. Ari has blue buff, Ziggs, again, I think what's part of their success here is that Ziggs has been able to hold off that Megaton Bomb until when it's absolutely necessary. Those mines are doing a lot of damage, and they're definitely... I think you have the tendency to ignore the mines, and you kind of underestimate how much damage they do. But at the moment, Janna throwing out a Whirlwind, trying to catch someone unawares. They managed to back off in time, throwing mines right under the tower, throwing a Satchel Charge, try to deny some area here. They can't, the way it was right there, they wouldn't be able to move without taking damage, rather. In only a small lane, so they'd be able to funnel them into a bottleneck. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering a little too much here. That middle tower is probably going to go down for the blue team here, and the disparity is swinging the other way. Lee Sin with that Oracles manages to dodge the Fizz manages to dodge the Attract from Ari.
Yeah, well, we've got some poke going on here. No big initiation. I know mentioned on the podcast that one of the things I think we might see as far as changes to Ziggs in the next coming patches, I think we're going to see a little bit more of a cooldown on his mines, because that is just on such a short cooldown, does so much damage.
I've seen people.
I don't think anything else needs to be done, but I think that's just too powerful of a spell, considering it gives vision and can block off entire jungle routes and just do tons of damage when placed on a champ. I think we're going to see that. Either that, or we might see a delay in the activation once you throw them down before they're actually active.
I think that's one of the things that's one of the things that I noticed about Fizz, or Ziggs rather, is that like there's so much. You almost don't have a chance to dodge its bombs. That's the thing. Is like they fly out so well, and if it's aimed properly, you have little chance at actually dodging them because you're aiming not for the bounce. You're kind of just aiming like where exactly it would be. Even with Lux's, Lux's E or Cass's E, like you can see them casting it. You can kind of get an idea where it's going to be placed, and then you can dodge it. Even Vigor's stun, which comes out as instant. You still have a relatively good chance to dodge it unless he lands it absolutely correctly. Ziggs's bombs, however...
Which I do every time.
Yeah, I just walk into it. I'm dumb when it comes to... I just have to, condition myself that if you cast that cage, I just have to stop moving. Like, that's the thing, is I just have to learn how to stop moving.
Yeah, one of the tricks for playing Vygar, even though it's not really pertinent to this game, but any of you Vygar players out there, is if you want to place the cage down, is make sure you don't have Smartcast on, and actually put the center of the circle on the inside edge of your range. Yeah. And it'll drop in instantly.
Ez is, they've definitely got a ward in that bush, so they definitely know they're there. Ez is picking up a Hex Drinker, which I do not see on him that often. I think he wants a little bit more damage reduction there because of that shield. Lee Sin getting attracted. He is not taking any damage from that Ahri. Minefield coming out. What we're saying on the Minefield cooldown, though, it is a 15-second cooldown on that Minefield. 13-second now because I think he's got some cooldown reduction.
Yeah, I think that Hex Drinker's a smart move on Ezreal. He already has his Trinity Force, he's got his Brutalizer, he's going to be doing tons of damage, plus the DF Sword, so... That's
throwing the mines behind Sivir and make her take some damage. Skarner initiating. Chum the Waters does hit. Man, that's a great Fizz ult right there. Vlad pooling and casting his ult, but Sneaky Dark Sniper is on a rampage. Vlad right on top of some mines. Sona getting melted as well. I believe that's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. I would not be surprised if the good games are going to be coming out soon. This blue team did turn it around late game. They do have 3 members, though, that are very low, and if they had... The purple team had something like an Ezreal who could throw out an ult and probably just wipe all of them out. We may see a little bit more healing, though, coming out of the... WOTAs, the Will of the Ancients. They're going to push to win here. Yeah, no one's up for 19 seconds. I think this is the end of the game. No one is up for 16 seconds on Skarner. I'm not sure how much damage he's going to be able to do. So, yeah, I believe this is a good game. Good games coming out from the purple team. Good games coming out from the blue team. Congratulations, Team Randy's favorite. You are the winner of the first Smite Club pre-made. Last coming out from Lee Sin.
Victory!
GG!
Yeah, GG, everyone. I think, like we were saying, giving Lee Sin a couple more kills definitely did help their team. That Ziggs S2 strong. So much fun from the purple team, which I'm very glad. I like guys who can win and lose gracefully. Good play, everyone. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you so much for blue team, purple team, and all you viewers. We're going to start up the next game in 10 minutes. We're just going to be able to get some water, take a little bit of a brio break, and get everyone together. So we are going to be, I think it's the Table Ladies versus Team Ganja 420, something or other. I got to just check the Reddit thread, and we'll get everything rolling. Thanks for coming out. Oh, got a message from Sneaky Dark Sniper. See, that was such a better game with pre-mades. Yeah, it definitely was a better game with pre-mades. Okay, so we're going to get... we're going to mute and get the other teams in here. We got to do coin toss and Skype, and then we'll set up the game. Brap 420. Not Ganja 420, I apologize. I can't talk.
So, how was my voice quality?
Oh, definitely. No, everything's fine, dude.
Okay, good.
Everything is fine. I'm going to just mute the stream. Thank you for watching. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes with the next game. I'm just going to put on some music, and we'll... no, maybe we can't do music, because if anyone talks, then you'll hear them as well. 10 minutes.